The Carpenter. An elderly carpenter was getting ready to retire. He told the contractor he worked for of his plans to retire and live a more leisurely life with his wife and extended family. He'd miss his paycheck. His wife kept the finances in the family, and she assured him they'd get by. They'd miss the money, the paycheck, but they needed to retire. They needed to spend more time with their family and friends. They'd get by. The contractor was really sorry to see such a good worker go. You see, this carpenter was exceptional. He wasn't just a carpenter, he was a craftsman. When he said something was done, you knew it was done well. So they worked everything out, and the carpenter was due to retire a few weeks down the road. And then about a week before the carpenter was scheduled to retire, the contractor called and asked if he could build one more house as a personal favor. The carpenter said yes. He said, "You've been a great guy to work for. I owe you at least that much." But as time went by, I could see his heart wasn't in the work anymore. The work wasn't shoddy, but it wasn't the exceptional craftsmanship that everybody was used to from him. He accepted materials that, well, while acceptable, he never would have accepted them in the past. You could tell his heart just wasn't in it anymore. In some ways, it was an unfortunate way to see the end of a dedicated career. When the carpenter finished his house, he called the contractor to come inspect it. They'd played this game 100 times. Almost all the houses were sold, and the carpenter would stand at the front door, and when the contractor drove up, the contractor would walk up with the people who were buying the house. The contractor would hand the keys to the people that were buying the house and open the door and invite them to look around their beautiful new home. Only this day the carpenter was standing there. He didn't notice that the contractor was by himself. The contractor walked up. He handed him the key. The contractor opened the door and handed the key back to the carpenter. And he says, "This is a gift from my family to your family. My wife and I are extremely grateful for all you've done over the years and want to make your retirement a little easier." The carpenter was shocked. His head was spinning in both directions. He couldn't believe somebody would do this for him. He didn't think anybody ever appreciated the work that he had done. But on the other hand, he was thinking, oh, what a shame. If I would have known who I was building this house for, I would have done it oh so differently. So it is with all of us. I'm looking in a room full of carpenters. We build our lives one day at a time, often putting less than our best into the day. Then we shock when we realize sometime in the future that we built the life we have to live in. Oh, if we could do it over, we'd do it so much differently. But we can't go back. You're a carpenter. Each day you hammer a board into place or erect a wall or run some wiring or plumbing. Someone once said life's a do-it-yourself project. So your attitudes and choices you make today build the life that you're going to live in for a long time. So build the house that you're going to live in tomorrow and build it wisely.